Well, good morning. Sound like West. This is a little tag on to my first album. Speaking of West, he was so happy when I went down to record. I remember him playing the Whirlwind and cuts. He loved that song I wrote called Free Wind, too. I've recorded several versions of that, and I wish it would have been a hit. But anyway, I had a lot of songs I wrote that should have been hits, I think. Maybe someday my kids or somebody will get them out there better. But anyway, this is a little tag on about the Waters family that sang the backups on my second album. I was so lucky to have such great musicians and singers, and they could do it so quick. The Waters family were two girls, Maxine and Julia, and Luthier was their brother. Warren Waters was the father. Now, I don't... It was Luthier that was with them, I think, not Orrin. But anyway, I'm not positive. I should look on my credits. Anyway, when they came into the studio, they just did. They ran over each song maybe once and talked about it a little bit, maybe twice at the very, very most, and then they cut the songs. They were so good, and they were so friendly. They put their arms around me. Oh, we love your music. We love your songs. And they were so nice, you know. And they backed up so many famous people. It's Michael Jackson, Adele, Whitney Houston, Barbra Streisand, Paul McCartney, Rod Stewart, Lionel Richie, Ringo, George Harrison, Guns N' Roses, Julio Iglesias, Rick James, Bobby Womack. And they also used to tour with Neil Diamond. They backed up Eddie Money, Leonard Cohen, Carole King, John Fogerty, Aretha Franklin, Michael Jackson, Natalie Cole, Paul Simon, B.B. King, and just the list goes on and on and on and on. Probably even, I don't know if they ever did Frank Sinatra or not, but they backed up everybody in Hollywood. They were like the Pointer Sisters, which were another group down there. Same kind of idea, the father and the three kids. That's exactly what the Waters family also won the Ella Voice Award for vocalists, which is from the Ella Fitzgerald Vocal Awards. So they won that also. So anyway, they were so great the way they would come in, and everybody down there was so laid back and friendly, and they did the most amazing vocals on the back of my songs. I'd never experienced people like these ones in Hollywood that could actually cut records quick. Everything we did up here was, it is mind-boggling how slow it went. And half the people up in Vancouver were just learning how to run the machines and record, so they made a lot of mistakes that the band would have to redo, and then by that time, you lose the feel. I've always been a person, if you listen to my recordings, I write a song and I cut it the first time, every time, just about. And, I always find it's the best the first. So anyway, that's my little story about the Waters family.